Hey guys, it's Game and TJ. Today we're doing another one of these videos. I want to make those two security videos ranking the characters best from worst. Oh, from worst to best. Well, now we're doing that again. But we're throwing in all the characters now. The humans and etc. So, let's start, yay! Okay, remember that this is all an opinion. And if you still agree with it, you can just leave your own rankings in the comments, or don't. It's entirely up to you, honestly. But anyway, so starting with the worst character in the series, well, in the security breach game, is Vanessa. She's just, what the heck is going on with Vanessa? Why is she so rude to Freddy? Like this scene right here.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Officer Vanessa, I do not know how I got here.
Well, you totally blew it tonight, you know. Your system crashed and you ruined the show. Now, parts and services have you on reduced power. I said as a safety precaution. Just one more thing to deal with.
I apologize.
So Vanessa is the worst character so far. I really don't think anyone's going to disagree with me on that one, but people probably might. However, and also Vanya also goes there because Vanya is definitely Vanessa, and for people who don't believe that, I would have put Vanya there too. Was that fair? To be honest, Vanya would have got that place anyway, because for the main villain, like as she's supposed to be, not a very good one. All she does, if she's the main villain, why does she only show up in 2 scenes? And in one of the scenes where she's actually after us, all you have to do is go undo a vent, get through the vent, and just walk away from her. Now, I understand that the staff bot's there to make the game a little more challenging, which is understandable. But the issue is that I'm used to quite unfair sometimes, because in some areas, there's too many staff bots, and it's hard to get past without walking into someone. It can be quite unfair sometimes. And it does make it quite hard sometimes, and it's just really annoying, and I don't really think any of the staff bots are very likable. And I was honestly considering not putting them on this list since not really, they are characters but not really, so I thought I'll just throw them in here anyway. So yeah, let's get back to the video. I understand that like staff bots and like the Phaser Blast are quite cool and stuff, but and it's only not really a character, it's just so it's kind of hard to like work around like how to do this. So anyway, the next worst character is actually one from the main band. So, let's throw her in. Okay, Roxanne Wolf is the worst character in the band. Like, she's just so unlikable, and one of the main issues is like, there's so much inappropriate fan art about her. Like, if like, I don't know, an innocent like child just searches up Five Nights at Freddy's security breach because they like the game, they could run into one of those inappropriate pictures, and that's the issue with like the fan art and stuff. Like children could run into that, and besides that, like Roxanne is also not a very likable character. Like she's quite mean, quite narcissistic, and it's just really hard to find her as a likable side villain. Okay, time for our next character. Feels like we're going through the step fast. But here's our next character anyway. Okay, I should say that we're coming out of the bad criteria now, more into like the middle section where like not good, not bad, like no, okay, decent characters. So next one is the Endo. Can't remember the name. I think it was just like Endo. I think it was just that. I honestly don't have anything bad to say about this one. I mean, maybe the level that we mainly had to fight this guy in was a bit too hard, and it did get really stressful and annoying, but otherwise it's pretty solid. Like the puzzle, and it was pretty scary, which was good. It was pretty much like the only scary part of the game. which isn't very good considering that's a horror game and should have had more scarier parts, but still, otherwise pretty good, pretty decent. While we're at it, let's just throw in the wet floor sign guy. And while we're still at it, let's throw in the next character. The Blob. When it comes to the Blob, I can't really think of a reason why he gets a spot, but I think it's because he is a decent character. Even if he doesn't really do much in, like, you know, the game besides attack you, like, at the very end, and then attacks after. That's basically about it. Since this is the OK list, there's not really any reason to go into much detail about why these characters didn't spot. It's mainly just, you know, where the like they weren't bad, but they weren't that good, or feels the need to really go into depth about them. So let's just throw everyone who's on this list into the category now. Okay, I did get a little lazy when it came to the rest of these characters, mainly because I found them a little just Okay, so now we're moving on to the good list. I'm actually gonna skip this one like I did with the other list, because these characters are actually good, so they're gonna be easier to talk about. So let's get into it. Monty! I used to really hate this character, but don't really hate him anymore. I just find him a little annoying from time to time, but he's actually not a bad character, if I'm completely honest with you. Okay, I used to really hate Monty. I found him really difficult to get past and thought it was kind of annoying the way he could just jump over you and land right in front of you. But now, I don't really hate him anymore. I think he's quite a good antagonist. Yeah, that's basically all I can really say. Like, he's good for like the horror factor, and actually succeeds in being scary in some parts. Which is good since it's a horror game and a lot of the characters in this don't really achieve that. Next up is Bear Trap. In the canon of Scares Breach, the Bear Trap boss fight was quite cool. Even though Bear Trap didn't really do much besides, you know, walk in and out between different rooms. It was still pretty cool, and it was a little tricky, but oh no, quite cool, quite a good ending. Next up is Sun/Moon. The daycare part in Security Breach is honestly quite cool. Sun is quite creepy but nice at the same time, which is really strange. And Moon is insane. He's insane. But when we're fighting Moon, it's quite cool. Like one time, I was in the slide and I was falling down, and he pulled up to me, and I was like, "What the?" That was scary. Otherwise, this level's quite cool, and these two characters, since they're basically the same, get to share a spot together. Unlike all the staff bots from earlier. Okay, so next up is Glamrock Chica. Honestly, when it comes to this character, like, the reason why she got this spot is because she's honestly, like, out of all the antagonists, she is the least annoying. Like, out of all the antagonists, she's still annoying, but least annoying. Yeah, out of the main antagonists, that's all I can say. She's still annoying though. And now it's time to announce the best character in the entire game. You guys probably know who it is at this point. Anyway, and the winner is Glamrock Freddy. You won the last best to worst one too as the best character, but come on, you guys can't argue. Like, he's the only character that actually tries to help us in the game. He's the only one that does help us. Like, he's just the best character in the entire game. The only time I really get annoyed with him is when he jump scares me in the parts and service. But otherwise, he's won, and I don't think anyone's gonna argue with that. Though, if you do, that's fine. If you have a different opinion, that's fine. Also, since the video is now ending, if you guys have a different opinion or have your own rankings, you just can leave them in the comments. That's fine. I'll read them. So, thanks for watching. Once again, feel free to leave your own rankings in the comments. That's fine. I'd like to see them. Thanks for watching anyway. If you agreed with these rankings, like the video, you know, you're never missing an upload. And bye.